Hello and welcome to Front Room Friday Live. I'm Mark Bailey and I'm delighted to be your host this evening. Now, Front Room Friday Live is an exciting new variety entertainment show which has been launched by 6 people who've never met. The 18 volunteers have all come together to bring you some amazingly talented entertainers, performers and artists. Our aim is simple: to raise the spirits of people in the UK during the COVID-19 crisis and raise money for 2 great causes: NHS Charities Together and Age UK. So, if you would like to make a donation, just click on the virtual tip jars button on the Front Room FridayNightLive.com website or on Facebook or YouTube. Plus, if you're feeling hungry, you can order some great local takeaway foods as recommended by our acts. Just click on the links on the website or social media pages and discover some fantastic food options right across the country.
Coming up in tonight's show, top freestyling saxophonist, the Saxman, Ben Barnett. Master of Mystery, magician Matthew Lamotte. Talented singer-songwriter Alex Francis. And the one and only Georgia from Georgia and the Vintage Youth. Plus, don't miss our frontline NHS star of the show, Dr. Opera, Alex Aldrin.
Our first act tonight on Front Room Friday Live is the Saxman, Ben Barnett. Hi, Ben.
Hello, Mark. Great to be here. A great honour to be opening the show for Friday Live. Excited.
We're going to have some fun. Now, you describe yourself as a freestyling saxophonist. What is that?
Well, I guess for the last 15 years of being the Saxman, I have been freestyling over DJs' sets for all types of events around the world. And my job is to fill in the gaps with the sax and be the Saxman. And that is what I do.
And you've played at some of the coolest and most exclusive venues on the planet, I hear.
Yeah, rumour has it. I think, I've been very fortunate to travel the world, play alongside some of the best DJs out there and some of the coolest parties. And it's really been a blast. The ones I can remember.
What are you going to be playing for us tonight on Front Room Friday Live?
I don't actually know yet. I think I'm just going to go with the flow. When it's time to go, I'll cue some grooves and then off we go on a 10-minute journey. I'll keep it nice and chilled. I know that there's other acts to follow and we'll just go with the flow and I hope you enjoy it.
Top freestyling saxophonist, the Saxman, Ben Barnett.
watching me for the longest time, baby. You raised the bar for everyone. You tear apart my every thought.
Watching you, watching me for the longest time, baby. You raise the bar for everyone. Tear apart my every thought. My every thought. Watching you, watching me for the longest time, baby. Raise the bar for everyone. You tear apart my every thought.
Watching you, watching me for the longest time, baby. You raise the bar for everyone. You tear apart my every thought.
You rewind and rewind and rewind. No one knows how good we've been at being bad, and knowing the taste of what we had, the perfect escape in our minds. My skin so close to yours, burning bridges, opening doors, an aphrodisiac you can't get pills for. Shaking and creating, my curves keep illustrating the world that makes you go crazy and ask for even more. Dip and ache and I give you all that you've been craving, reading you and fulfilling your every wish. Needing real desires, starting real fires, and that's exactly what this is. That's exactly what this is.
Thank you very, very much. Absolute pleasure to have opened the show. All the best to the NHS, Age UK and Front Room Live. Thank you so much.
Well, thanks very much indeed to the saxman, Ben Barnett. Now, I'm joined by Master of Mystery, magician Matthew Lamotte. Hi, Matthew.
Hello, Mark. Thank you for having me.
Now, you've achieved something nobody else has. You won the Magic Circle's Close-Up Magician of the Year in 3 consecutive years. A great achievement.
Thank you. Yes, I don't tend to talk about it much myself, so I let the people like yourself talk it up. But yes, something I'm incredibly proud of.
When did you first start getting into magic?
It must have been when I was about 6 years old. I saw a magician on television, most likely Paul Daniels. And ever since then, it's all I've ever wanted to do. And I've now turned it into a profession. So I can't be happier. Living the dream.
And what magic are you going to perform for us tonight on Front Room Friday Live?
Well, Mark, it's a mixed bag. It's some old stuff, some new stuff, and something that even the viewers might be able to try out at home. So I look forward to sharing it.
Master of Mystery, magician Matthew Lamotte.
Welcome to the Room of Mystery. Now, one of the questions I'm frequently asked as a magician is, what trick have you performed the most? Well, that has to be a trick using these 3 pieces of rope, different lengths. Once upon a time I was a street performer and this was my opening piece of magic. It uses 1 long piece, 1 medium piece and 1 small piece of rope. The idea is, my job is to make them look the same. It's kind of like an optical illusion. So if we snap twice, it looks like they become the same. The small one looks very similar to the medium one, which looks very similar to the long. Now, I know you've had a drink, so I'll slow down. We'll make it easier to follow. We use just 1 piece with 2 ends, 1 middle. If we take the ends, they can pop right off, giving us a piece of rope with no ends, an endless piece of rope. If we take the ends, they rest right on the middle and very slowly melt right back on to the 1, leaving us with a piece of rope with 2 ends, 1 middle. If we leave the ends at the bottom, middle on top, get the middle here, ends here, ends here. I hope you're still following this because I'm not. Ends, middle. Okay, they go back to 1. We take the 1, break it back into 2, that's 1, 2 and 3, and we go back to the start, the very beginning, where we had 1 small one, 1 long one, 1 medium one. Thank you. Now, another question I'm frequently asked is, are you a member of the Magic Circle? Well, I am, and to become a member you have to pass an exam, and this piece of magic I performed on my examination night. It uses these 4 metal hoops. Now, this is a classic of magic, and you may have seen it on the big stage with the fire, the showgirls, the lions, the tigers, that sort of stuff. That's David Copperfield's budget with the big hoops. This is mine. 4 hoops. The idea is they melt through each other, just here. Did you catch that? I'm not sure you did, but we'll try again. Here we go. Right the way through, solid through solid. That's ring number 1 and 2. Ring number 3 and 4, just here. This time 2 and 2. Ring number 3. right the way through, and ring number 4 with just one hand. That's just 6 years of my life, so thank you for the applause. The hard part is to take them apart. I do this as slowly as I can. Ring number 1. Ring number 2 at the bottom, nice and slow. And ring number 3 and 4. Just like that. Thank you very much. Now, as we're in isolation, I know there are a number of you who have been learning new skills while you've been here. So I thought, why not teach you a little bit of magic that you can do at home? So all you need is a tissue, a napkin, or if you have a turquoise, big magician silk, that would be perfect. So take your material, and you're going to stuff it inside your fist like this. And if you have children watching, make sure they're getting some magic words ready. They will be needed to accomplish this. There's quite a lot to fit in here. I can just about grip onto that. Oh, there we go. Say those magic words in 3, 2, 1. And it turns into an egg. The hanky goes inside the pocket. A miracle, I know, and I know you're gagging to know how this works, and I'm going to show you. Don't tell the magic circle. What you need is a special egg with a hole in. All I've done is I've blown the yolk out. I made a little hole in one end, a little hole in the other. I got some sandpaper and sanded away at an edge and made a bit of an opening, cleaned it out, and then you get your fake egg. So, what you do to get ready, you need 2 identical handkerchiefs, make sure they're the same colour. One goes in your top pocket up here, if you have a top pocket. The other one gets bundled up, and that goes in your side pocket over here, and the egg goes along with that inside here. So now, you're ready to go. When you want to perform, what you need to do before you perform is get that egg hidden inside this hand. So, reach inside your pocket, grab the egg. Make sure no one sees it's here. This is called palming. Palming. Very official words, isn't it? Next, when you're about to start, you say, I'd like to show you a trick, a piece of magic, and you flamboyantly remove your handkerchief. And so I'm going to stuff this handkerchief inside my hand. Watch very closely and get your magic words at the ready. Now, as you're pushing this inside your fist, make sure there's no one behind you. If there are people behind you, then they'll see how it's done. Kind of gives it away, guys. So make sure no one's behind you and no one can see. That's really important. Once it's all in there and you're happy to go, you say to your audience, say the magic words. They say the magic words and it turns into the egg, and the handkerchief is back inside the pocket. And there you have it, your very own piece of magic that you can perform at home in isolation. Now, I know what you're thinking, what if there is someone sneaky behind me and they see how I did it? Well, they see the hole, but whenever that's happened, I've just done this. I managed to take the hole right off the egg. And once you've done that, you take that egg, you crack that egg, and get your round of applause. How about that? Cool, huh? So, I hope you managed to make your own fake eggs at home and get practicing your very own little magic shows. I have one last thing to share with you before I have to go. And this is one particular piece of magic which I wrote the script for when I was on a ship bobbing up and down in the Baltic Sea, of all places. Oops. And I had a piece of music rolling around in my head for about a month, and I found the perfect piece of magic to accompany my script that I wrote during that period. Let me just pop some music on. One moment. There we go. The butterfly effect. The simple idea that the single flap of a butterfly's wing high above the Amazon rainforest can cause a hurricane over Kansas City 3 years later. No flap, no hurricane. A fragile string of seemingly unconnected events which can unravel before us, often without explanation. We are all born with a final destination waiting for us at the end. But I find the journey fascinating because it's this journey which defines us as unique among a crowd. It's our choices, our experiences, and our decisions, all made without the knowledge of where they might take us. And that's exciting. But it can also be quite scary. We can sometimes be left asking ourselves questions. 3 simple questions which can eat away and erode our clarity. Should I? Would I? Could I? It no longer matters. What's done is done. Life goes on. We live and learn. I still think it's amazing how we hold the future of everyone else around us in our hands. A fragile string of decisions which can cause an outcome too vast for us to even comprehend. But I believe it exists. You see, you can never break the thread of the butterfly effect, but you can change its path. Just try to make sure it's a path worth looking back on. I've been Matthew Lamotte. Hope you have a fantastic night. Thank you.
The great Matthew Lamotte there. How does he do that? Now, before we introduce our third incredible act of the evening, it's time to recharge your glasses and top up those nibbles with our perfectly timed interlude for the comfort of our viewers. And why not add your front room Friday night images in the Facebook comments, plus tell us where you're from and who you're watching with. We'll be back in a few minutes. Keep an eye on the timer.
All right.
So I just wanted to record a quick video tonight for a special person who we've all heard about in the news. Captain Tom Moore, of course, who's raised so much money now for the guys at the NHS and who are basically fighting this war for us. So in my isolation, I wanted to give something back, and I want to use the power of the internet to try and get this to Captain Tom as a present, perhaps a birthday present from me to you, sir. So happy birthday and congratulations on everything you've done. This song's called The Walking Man.
all give and take. That's why I think it's right. We appreciate folk like the walking man, fought in the war for liberty and freedom. And now he's at it again. 1990 and he's fighting on a new front line. He's the walking man, falling for his country and his land. 100 years of his time, still fighting on the front line. We want to thank you. We want to thank you. Just to keep walking on. Never, ever, ever be alone. It's the walking man, falling for his country and his land. 100 years of his time, he's still marching on the front line. And we want to thank you. We want to thank you. So what's he doing it for? 10 laps a day to give us a way to raise money for what we need to fight COVID-19 and win the day. Oh, he's a walking man, falling for his country and his land. 100 years of his time, he's still marching on the front line. And we want to thank you. We want to thank you. Keep on walking on. Never, never, never be alone. Thank you, Captain.
I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it. Moving so phenomenally. Come on, like the way we rock it. So don't stop. It's under the lights when everything goes. Nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine, just imagine, just imagine. But you, when you dance, 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 feel a good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, 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 come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance.
Welcome back to Front Room Friday Live. Now, I'm really pleased to welcome our next act, super talented singer-songwriter Alex Francis.
How you doing, Mark? How's it going?
I'm really good, thank you. And thanks very much indeed for your time on Front Room Friday Live.
It's a pleasure.
Great to have you on tonight's show. And congratulations on your latest EP, Live in Munich, which has just been released.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it just came out. Just was it the end of last week? It just came out. Yeah, so I'm pleased to have that out, and it's for me, it's a great reminder of a great tour, but it's also a wonderful. I haven't put an EP together that's live before, so it's a wonderful kind of thing to give to fans and new listeners. It's a sense of what I do on stage as opposed to on record. So I'm thrilled to have it out.
And you regularly play all over Europe as a headline and a support act.
I've been very fortunate to have several opportunities to get over into Europe. Yeah, I've taken my own music there with my own shows, and I've opened for some great artists. And I just hope that I can continue to do that in these crazy times we're in.
So what are you going to sing for us tonight on Front Room Friday Live?
I'm going to sing a couple of songs for you. I'm going to sing a new song of mine called I Can't Wait, and I'm going to play a single of mine called Desire.
Talented singer-songwriter Alex Francis.
I can hear your heartbeat, feel it beating like a drum. You're already part of me, you can't see, you're what I've been waiting on. Some days you got me in a sweat, some days you know I nearly forget. I'm gonna give you all of me, all of me. You're what I've been waiting for. Wanna see your smile, wanna hear you cry. I can't wait to hold you. Wanna see your eyes looking back at mine. I can't wait, no I can't wait to hold you, to hold you. Love is like a wildfire, started from a tiny spark, always getting brighter, stronger. Let it lead us through the dark. No, I don't have a crystal ball, but I know that I'll be there for you. Standing here with open arms, safe from harm. You're what I've been dreaming of. Wanna see your smile, wanna hear you cry. I can't wait to hold you. Wanna see your eyes looking back at mine. I can't wait, no I can't wait to hold you, to hold you. And it's you in my blood, on my skin, in my bones. And it's true that it's you that I'm living for. Oh, oh, you're what I've been dreaming. Oh, wanna see your eyes, hear you cry. I can't wait to hold you. Wanna see your eyes looking back at mine. I can't wait, no I can't wait to hold you, to hold you. Wanna see your smile, wanna hear you cry. I can't wait to hold you. Wanna see your eyes looking back at mine. I can't wait, no I can't wait to hold you, to hold you, oh to hold you, to hold you.
All right, that was a song called I Can't Wait. That was a new one, as yet unreleased. And yeah, I'm coming up with a lot of new stuff at the moment, so I really hope once this all blows over, I hope to get it out and get it moving as fully as I can. Yeah, there's plenty of music to come. I'm going to try an old one now. It's not that old, really, as far as my catalogue is concerned. It's a song called Desire.
I was young, you were fun, we had childish dreams. Didn't love, didn't care, didn't know what it means. It was fun, did it last, is it really a sin? This feeling that has grown on me, I want to show you that I understand. And I wasn't ready to be your man. All I wanna do is to get up next to you high. Ever since I met you, baby, we could really start a fire. What can I do about it when you always knew about it? All I wanna do is to get up next to this desire. Desire. Tonight is the night we can slide away. If I could manage to find the words I wanna say. I've been thinking, I've been running circles round all day. I've been going over every place. I want to know you in a different way. So I'm gonna call you, gonna tell you today. Oh yes, all I wanna do is to get up next to you higher. Ever since I met you, baby, we could really start a fire. What can I do about it when you always knew about it? All I wanna do is to get up next to this desire. Desire, yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah. What can I do about it? Oh, all I wanna do is to get up next to you higher. Ever since I met you, baby, we could really start a fire, yeah. What can I do about it? Oh, when you always knew about it. All I wanna do is to get up next to this desire. Desire. All I wanna do is to get up next to this desire. Desire. That's all I wanna do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. That's a song called Desire. That one is out to stream, to purchase. You can get it on all my channels. Yeah, so thank you so much for having me. And everybody that's out there watching, please give and donate what you can to the World Health Organization, to the NHS, to all of the wonderful initiatives and organizations that are helping us out right now. And just spread awareness. Just do what you can. And be safe and stay safe. And yeah, look after yourselves. Thank you very much.
Well, a great set there from Alex Francis. Now, she describes herself as an Essex girl with big blonde hair and a big voice to match. Good evening, Georgia, from Georgia and the Vintage Youth.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm really good, thank you. Now, I can probably best describe your music, Georgia, as retro pop. Where do you take your inspiration from?
From a load of soul that I grew up listening to, Motown, Elvis Presley, all that sort of stuff, but I've put a bit of a modern twist on things.
And all being well, people can see you on tour, hopefully later in the year?
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. I think I've got a tour in Germany planned in February, so hopefully things are okay by then.
And what are you going to be singing for us tonight?
I'm going to be singing my new single, my upcoming single, and a cheeky little cover for you.
And the one and only Georgia from Georgia and the Vintage Youth.
You and I.
You and I.
This is my single, which is out now. It's called You and I. Sit down, love. Let's cry together. We shout because we can. Now let's try to make it better. We'll leave the dust to settle. Let our minds breathe. We may have grown apart a little, but underneath the autumn leaves there's you and I. So come a little closer now, we'll make it right. Put your head on my shoulder. We've crossed 1,000 lines, but I know we'll be fine. We've come too far to walk away from you and I. Your pride is hurt, the stakes are high. We always seem to find a way to make it out alive. So grab your gun and I'll start the car. Let's fight the demons standing in between our love. It's just you and I. So come a little closer and I will make it right. Put your head on my shoulder. We'll dance across the sky, and I know we'll be fine. We've come too far to walk away from you and I. We've got pennies in our pockets, a fairy tale that's bruised and buried at the bottom of my heart. My love for you, it's still strong, and all along we've seen each other through. Nobody will ever know you like I do. It's just you and I. So come a little closer now, we'll make it right. Put your head on my shoulder. We've crossed 1,000 lines, but I know we'll be fine. We've come so far to walk away from you and I. Oh, you and I. So come a little closer now, make it right. Put your head on my shoulder. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll be fine. We've come so far to walk away from you and I. Okay, this is Charlie.
Hello.
Mr. Charlie Manning, and he's gonna be singing this next song with me. This is a cover by a band called The Last Shadow Puppets. This song is called The Meeting Place.
Ready?
Hold on, I'm gonna take a little sip.
Sure. I'll start because yeah.
And she tried so hard to steer away. still echoes. Sorry I met you, darling. I'm sorry I met you as she turned into the night. All he had was the words. Sorry I met you, darling. I'm sorry I left you.
Time would be cool.
Because it is cruel to everyone. She's crying out from the meeting place. He's stranded himself there, where a voice still echoes. Sorry I met you, darling. Sorry I met you as she turned into the night. All he had was the words. I'm sorry I met you, darling. I'm sorry I left you. I'm sorry I met you, darling. I'm sorry I left you. Woo! I clapped for myself because it sounds really sad when no one helps. I'm hoping people are clapping at home, but if not, I shall do it. Okay, we're going to do one more song, and this is my next single, which is coming out near the end of this month. And yeah, it's called Thick as Thieves. I hope you like it.
Can you give me a count in?
Yes, I can.
Yeah? Do you know? Yeah, remember?
I remember how to count, I think, yeah.
Ready?
What comes after 3?
2.
Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the friend I once adored? You disappeared the second you go bored. I've seen that before. Now we can't bring ourselves to speak. Instead you went online and tried to make me feel weak. But my eyes are wider, my skin is thicker, my thoughts are wiser, my reflex is quicker. I don't care if you ain't coming back, but please don't take away my mind, 'cause I got mine and you got yours. Trumpet solo. You're like a firework burnt out. You displayed all your colors and now you're on a come down. Now I compare that gin soaked stare that reappears each night. Then you throw a fit if you're losing it, roll it up and smoke your life. But my eyes are wider, my skin is thicker, my thoughts are wiser, my reflex is quicker. I don't care if you pursue to hate me, but please don't take away my baby. I got mine and you got yours. Weren't meant to be, I guess, 'cause there ain't nothing left if you move the common interest. Once we were thick as thieves, then you got sick of me, because I'm not the girl you thought I'd be. Woo! My eyes are wider, my skin is thicker, my thoughts are wiser, my reflex is quicker. I don't care if you pursue to hate me, but Please don't take away my baby. I got mine and you got yours. Thank you for joining us. Mwah.
Bye.
Stay safe. Ta-ta.
Well, a big thanks to Georgia from Georgia and the Vintage Youth. Now, I'm absolutely delighted to be joined by internet singing sensation, professional opera singer, and now frontline NHS doctor, Alex Aldrin. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Mark. Thanks for having me.
Not at all. Thanks very much indeed for being with us on Front Room Friday Live. Now, I was absolutely blown away watching you on social media. There you were in full scrubs with a rousing rendition of Puccini's aria Nessun Dorma. How did that all come about?
Well, I mean, basically I trained as a doctor first. I went to the University of Birmingham and I kind of discovered opera about halfway through. And I realized immediately that it's what I really, really wanted to do. But on the advice of lots of sensible people, including lots of opera singers, they said, you know, take your time, finish your degree, because you can't really start an opera career until you're about 30 anyway, oftentimes. So I finished my degree. I worked at the Royal London Hospital for 2 years, and then I just decided enough was enough. I had to follow my dream, and I went for it. Went to the Royal Academy of Music and studied there for 3 years, and then I've been working as an opera singer since, and that's since March in 2019. And then obviously COVID's happened in the last few weeks. So all of my opera work was cancelled. The whole performing arts world has just completely ground to a halt, along with a lot of industries. And at the same time, we had this incredible crisis and this need for doctors. So it seemed like the obvious thing to go back to medicine.
Now, you started singing. What was the reaction of your co-workers when you began?
Well, I mean, they did ask. I didn't just I didn't just force my singing on them, because it's quite normal, you know, if you meet someone new on a shift to say, "Oh, where do you work normally? What's your background?" And I said, "I'm an opera singer." So when we had a little bit of a break, a little bit of a lull, somebody said, "Go on, then give us a tune," and I did, and they seemed to enjoy it.
So can I ask you, what are conditions like at the moment? How are you coping?
You know, it's a fascinating time to be in medicine, actually. I mean, it's such a kind of unusual time for everybody, of course. But we've never faced anything like this before. You know, it's a completely alien experience to all doctors at all levels. And we're just kind of managing as best we can, really. You know, things are changing all the time. We never know how many patients are going to turn up. We don't know what the peak of this is going to be. So there's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of sort of thinking on your feet. And it's really inspiring, actually, to kind of see what can be achieved in crisis times like these. The sort of organisation at the national level is amazing. These hospitals that we've built in a matter of weeks. So yeah, it's you know, obviously as well as this is a terrible time, it's an amazing time to be part of the frontline effort.
And are you and your colleagues feeling the love and respect from the British public that you richly deserve?
I've got to say it's amazing. I mean, obviously in my other job, I'm used to getting applauded all the time, but no one's ever applauded me for being a doctor before. And, you know, everybody in the NHS appreciates it so much. It's such an amazing feeling to just be kind of lifted by this feeling of support from the whole country. So thank you to everybody out there. It's just, keep doing what you're doing. It's fantastic.
Well, everyone watching Front Room Friday Live is enormously impressed by the great work that you and your colleagues are doing on our behalf. Tell me, Alex, what are you going to be singing for us tonight?
So I've got a few treats lined up for you. I'm going to start with a Neapolitan song called Core Ingrato, which is basically about a guy who's been dumped by his girlfriend, and then he's kind of outside her window just going, "How could you do this to me?" For a few minutes. So that's nice and dramatic and very Italian. And then I'm going to sing an amazing song from West Side Story, Maria, which is one of my favourite things to sing. It's just an absolutely gorgeous song. And then I'm going to finish with Nessun Dorma, the classic that's getting a lot of airtime at the moment. It's an amazing song about triumphing, and I think that's why it's inspired a lot of people at the moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Aldrin.
Dr. Opera, Alex Aldrin.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. Thank you for supporting Age Concern UK and NHS Charities, both really important organisations at this time. Thanks for joining me here in my dad's front room. I'm also being watched by a few generations of my family. I'm going to sing 3 songs for you, and I hope you enjoy. The first one is Cor Ingrato. Song I'm going to sing Maria from West Side Story. Hope you enjoy. The most beautiful sound I ever heard. Maria, 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 Maria. Oh, the beautiful sound. kissed a girl named Maria, and suddenly I found how wonderful a sound can be. Maria, say it loud and let music play. Sing softly, soft like rain. Maria, never stop singing. Maria.